Ministry of Defense has reported a staggering loss for Ukraine, with over 190 soldiers tragically killed in just a single day. This grim statistic underscores the relentless and escalating severity of the conflict that continues to tear lives apart. In a chilling development, Russian forces are gearing up for a multi-pronged offensive along a formidable 1,000 kilometers front line. This military strategy reveals a long-term commitment to the conflict, casting a dark shadow on any hopes for peace. Furthermore, the discovery of hidden surveillance cameras in Sevastopol has unveiled ongoing espionage activities, adding yet another layer of complexity to the already fraught security situation in the region. Trust hangs by a thread. While Ukraine strategically focuses on reclaiming lost territory, Russia asserts its right to retaliate against Ukraine's energy infrastructure. This delicate dynamic only escalates tensions, as both nations stand on the brink of further confrontation. Amidst these rising tensions, European leaders are engaged in critical discussions about troop deployment to Ukraine, though under stringent conditions. They emphasize the importance of a respected ceasefire and the establishment of a credible multinational force to stabilize the region. In a pivotal move to enhance its military capabilities, Ukraine is now concentrating on local production of defense systems, striving to reduce its reliance on imports. This determination to bolster combat effectiveness shines through even amidst the ongoing turmoil. As the situation evolves, Ukrainian officials have issued urgent warnings of a new front opening in the Kiev area, stressing the dire need for heightened vigilance. The stakes are incredibly high, with both sides bracing for the potential of further military action. Moreover, Russia's strategy of gradual penetration through small group attacks has proven effective on various fronts, signifying a strategic shift in their military approach. This method aims to maximize territorial gains, setting the stage for potential ceasefire negotiations. International observers are now deployed to monitor the precarious situation at the Kiev nuclear power plant, where ongoing shelling poses grave risks of nuclear accidents. These developments highlight the far-reaching implications that this conflict holds for global security. Mercenaries have emerged as a vital element in the Ukraine conflict, with both sides actively recruiting foreign fighters to strengthen their forces. The Ukrainian army, in particular, grapples with a significant shortage of resources, turning to these mercenaries in its time of need. The influx of foreign mercenaries raises unsettling concerns about military effectiveness and potential long-term consequences for security. Their motivations are as varied as the individuals themselves, ranging from deep-seated anti-Russian sentiments to financial aspirations. In the realm of technology, recent advancements in electronic warfare have enabled Ukraine to effectively counter Russian glide bombs. This showcases an intense technological arms race within the conflict, exemplified by the deployment of sophisticated jamming systems designed to disrupt enemy guidance. Simultaneously, recent Ukrainian military operations have involved precision strikes utilizing advanced weaponry, significantly impacting Russian logistical capabilities in contested regions. This evolution in tactics underscores the complexities of contemporary warfare. On the diplomatic front, discussions surrounding a ceasefire in the Black Sea have emerged, hinting at a potential path towards reducing hostilities. These ongoing negotiations reflect a glimmer of hope amidst the multitude of conflicts plaguing the region. The UK, for its part, is now focusing on bolstering Ukraine's F-16 fleet, despite having initially entertained thoughts of supplying Eurofighter Typhoons. This decision illustrates the continuously evolving strategic military assistance priorities in light of shifting geopolitical dynamics. In a significant move, Putin has proposed a temporary UN administration in Ukraine, aimed at restoring legitimacy before any peace negotiations take place. This suggestion draws on historical precedents from regions like East Timor, complicating the prospect of resolution. However, the legitimacy of the current Ukrainian government has come into question, as President Zelensky's term has lapsed without new elections being held. This vacuum raises troubling concerns regarding governance stability amidst an already tumultuous landscape. Russia's readiness for multilateral cooperation appears to extend beyond Western nations, embracing potential partnerships with BRICS countries and others. This stance reveals a strategic commitment to engage multiple nations amid the ongoing conflicts that define our age. Meanwhile, Iranian leaders firmly assert that the U.S. must alter its maximum pressure policy for negotiations to resume, cautioning that a military confrontation could lead to catastrophic widespread conflict. In a striking development, the U.S. executed precision airstrikes in Yemen, targeting a building housing key Houthi leadership. This operation forms part of a broader U.S. strategy against Iranian-backed forces in the region. Moreover, recent U.S. military operations in the region are framed as direct responses to threats against commercial vessels. This ongoing conflict continues to illuminate the intricate complexities of U.S.-Iran relations, with tensions simmering beneath the surface. In Russia, there are claims suggesting that the investigation against Ms. Sun is politically motivated, closely tied to her leadership role in the Sun Autonomous Region. She accuses the Chizan government of undermining regional autonomy, igniting further discord. The Sun people, primarily Orthodox speakers located in southern Moldova, received autonomy on March 27, yet they now face rising concerns about their cultural and political identity amidst increasing governmental pressures that threaten their way of life. The Kremlin's response to these events suggests that Moldova's actions stand in stark contradiction to democratic principles, highlighting the international implications of this crisis and the influence of external actors, including Russia and Turkey, in regional affairs. Lastly, the reduction of foreign aid by the Netherlands, Germany, and France brings to light a troubling trend in international support for health initiatives, totaling over €5 billion in cuts. This alarming shift raises concerns about the future of global health efforts. Global health leaders underline the vital importance of vaccination, with Gavi having saved nearly 19 million lives through its immunization efforts over the past 25 years. Vaccination stands recognized as one of the most cost-effective interventions available to us. Finally, stark warnings from the World Health Organization highlight that U.S. funding cuts may severely undermine global tuberculosis prevention programs, exacerbating public health risks and potentially leading to increased disease rates around the world.